Dec, first reflecting on Tuesday night, obviously a really bad way to end the game.
Yeah, definitely. It's not nice to see, and obviously it's not nice for both players. Just the positives are that it's since it's happened, we've heard the they're on the mend, and the positives that are coming out each and every day are brilliant.
For you, on the field of play, what did it feel like? Because it felt very eerie in the stands.
Yeah, I think that's a good word to describe it. It was almost the unknown of not knowing what the situation was, how severe it was, and being on the side of the pitch next to it, it wasn't nice to see. But like I say, once a game got abandoned, and we knew both players were conscious, obviously it's a high relief from there.
Obviously, the game pales into insignificance, really, but how pleased were you to come off the bench and make an impact and score a goal?
Yeah, definitely, and obviously it's with what happened on Tuesday night, it's not the main importance, but personally, it's still a good sign for me. Coming on, being impactful, and getting grabbing another goal.
From your perspective, obviously it's at 1-1 at the minute. We don't know whether it'll be replayed or cancelled off. What's your view? I know as a goal scorer, you probably want to keep that goal going.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be frustrated if I was to lose it, but I was saying can't quite wrap my head around where the yellow cards stand and the goals don't. It doesn't really make too much sense to me, but yeah, I'd be frustrated if I lost it. But if we were to replay it, I'd just be hungrier to score again and get grab two maybe.
It is a weird situation in football, isn't it? Yellow cards and red cards from the day stand. Goals don't. Suspensions don't count. It's a very weird situation,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's almost all the bad stuff doesn't count, but all the bad stuff counts, but the good stuff doesn't. So yeah, it is a strange one, but we're not here to make the rules.
Obviously, over the last couple of weeks, you've been starting on the bench. Starting, is that part of your transition into the professional game? I guess.
Yeah, I believe so. As you may know, on the pitch, I like to cover a lot of ground. I like to do a lot of high speed running, and I think the stats are adding up. And the gaffer spoke to me, and he's done it in a great way, and just saying that certain games he's going to rotate and um, you know rest me, but still to be an impact when I come on, which you may have seen on Tuesday. So it's frustrating because obviously I coming off the back of playing every single game for 2 years, and every minute. It's frustrating because I want to be on that pitch and I want to prove that I can play every minute, but in the same breath, I've got to respect it. And, the stats are there to see, so yeah, it's just about doing my bits when I'm on the field.
Did you get stats at Gainsborough, and are your stats now a lot higher than they were at Gainsborough?
Yeah, I think so. It's almost a bit tougher to see because I haven't played 90 minutes yet. But yeah, I think you'll probably see that the distance that I'm covering, especially coming a little bit off the side of the field, I am covering a lot more distance and probably doing a bit more high speed too.
With that, then you're saying coming off the side of the pitch. How are you finding that position and playing in something slightly different to what you did at Gainsborough?
I'm enjoying it, to be honest. I think it's working really well. There's a three up there. We're causing threats, and it's not almost me, being pinned to the wing. I'm able to. I've got the flexibility and to play in the central of the field and when the ball goes out and shuffle into the middle. So it's not like I'm losing that aspect of the game. I'm also getting that and I'm getting the goals too. So I'm enjoying it.
I was going to say your aspect of your game is always that box in the box goal scoring. We've seen from the goals you've scored that you've still been allowed to do that.
Yeah, definitely. And in the same breath, it might help because coming in at the back stick, I'm not the one that's predominantly being marked, so it can work in my favour too.
You must have been as surprised as anyone that Danny squared that one
Yeah,
at Woking.
yeah, definitely. I said to him, I shouted for it, just hoping, and but I fully didn't expect him to pass it. But when I saw it coming across, I couldn't believe it, and you could see him on the replay. As it's come across, I'm not even looking at the goal or the ball. I'm looking at him, and just taps it in, and come running off with him.
I know last time we spoke, you were talking about how positive it is to get quickly off the mark, but how good is it now to have backed that up with a couple more goals just to show that you're building on the first couple?
100%, yeah, 100%. it was brilliant to get off the mark and now to continue it. And hopefully the goal stands and I'll be on 4, which is a good start. And long may that continue, and long may I continue to build on that. That it's probably would have been a bit trickier situation, coming in and playing but not scoring. But thankfully I'm doing both and I'm enjoying it.
You say it's good as a front three. Obviously, Danny's got 3, Cal's got 1, but he always gets the assists as well. How strong do you think that front three is, and obviously the options behind you as well?
Yeah, definitely. And it's not even just us as a 3. I think everyone's played the part, but the 3 that when it is me, Cal, and Danny, popping up with goals and not just relying on maybe one of us, we're able to share the goals, and you can see that when we are playing, the connection that we've got is strong, and I feel like that's helping us on the pitch.
Unbeaten so far. How positive of a start has it been? And I suppose there'll be very little complaints if we'd have gone maximum points so far as well, the way we've played.
Yeah, I think in we've been unbeaten, which is fantastic, and you can't knock that. It is a fantastic start, but there is a little bit in the back of your mind thinking, could we have been on maximum points? Feel like we have the capability, and during the games, I feel like we've competed well in every single game and probably had the opportunities and to take the 3. So in one breath, it's probably a little bit of frustration that we've not, just for the expectations that we hold, and the standards that we hold for each other. But you can't knock it. It's been a fantastic start, and I think every single person in the club probably would have took it for the start of the season.